wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. Thank you, Honorable Chair, Sayyid Manzoor Elahi, for inviting me. And like I said to Dr. Moazzam, that I'm always on board to discuss about renewable energy. And it was a very rich discussion, though being linguistically challenged, I did not understand the Chinese parts, but I'm sure Dr. Moazzam will share the pertinent information with all of us. The presentations by Mr. Mashfiq Hassan, Mr. Peng Gan, Mr. Rong Hai were informative, and the open discussion was very interesting, and the discussion by my colleague, Mr. Mahmoud Hussain of Power Cell, and by the Honorable Chinese Ambassador was interesting as well. Bangladesh has come a long way in the energy sector, in power generation. I do not have to remind of the data because all of you are aware of it. The government of Bangladesh has shifted its attention towards renewable energy for more than a few years now. Yes, the progress has been slow, but the political will is absolutely there. And Bangladesh being a climate vulnerable country, the climate crisis is an existential issue for us. So for us to be serious about renewable energy is very, it's easy, and it's for the betterment of our future. The Honorable Prime Minister has, her transformative leadership has brought us to 100% electrification, and she is very serious about generating energy from renewable sources. The Mujib Climate Prosperity Plan, which has been approved, shows us the way how to reach that destination. And we know for the implementation of that plan, we would require billions of dollars of investment. Foreign direct investment is always welcome. And when it is in the renewable energy sector, it is more welcome. And we have had very successful renewable energy plants which are already in operation. And we not only want the FDI, we also want technology transfer. There are special economic zones for our foreign investors. We would invite them to invest in manufacturing plants, and which will make equipments like PVs, like equipment for wind farms, for the tidal, for energy from the tidal areas. So that we have employment. The government has given many facilities for investment of foreign companies. There are tax holidays, there are other incentives as well for the special economic zones. So when we are talking about opportunities and challenges for overseas investment in the renewable energy sector of Bangladesh, we cannot leave out the special economic zones. We should have more emphasis. And I would have expected that in this webinar, we would have representation from the Internal Resources Department when we're talking about cutting down on import duties, taxes, etc. Because it is very important. That is a great incentive for investment. We have Shredda working to it's supporting the diffusion of affordable renewable power and other technology solutions for low-income households, and to enhance associated livelihoods. The power sector of Bangladesh has fetched, I'm told, that almost 30 billion for FDI in the last decade or so. And there is, like we heard from the panelists, that it is a profitable investment. Yes, there could be issues with bureaucracy. There could be issues with the process of investment, banking related issues. All of those can be solved. These are not insurmountable problems. They can be solved. So we expect that we would get more investment. And we have heard that the IFC has announced plans to bring private investment to the energy sector in Bangladesh. The World Bank is working on it, and there will be many changes in the energy infrastructure of Bangladesh in future. It will bring more opportunities for renewable electricity. There will be great increase in the number of electric vehicles. The transport sector will undergo huge change, and opportunities to invest in storage facilities will grow, and to invest in charging stations will also grow. So we should not just concentrate on investment in power plants. There are many other sectors to invest in. And like I would say again, my favorite thing, that technology transfer is always encouraged, and locally led initiatives are also encouraged. To make the government is giving tax holidays for exemption, corporate income tax exemptions, etc. So that is that is a form of incentive as well. We have many opportunities for investment in rooftop solar. We have heard from Mr. Mohammed Hassan about the net metering facilities that are already in place in the cities as well as in the rural areas under the REP. And we also have opportunities to invest in the solar-based irrigation system, another crucial source of renewables for Bangladesh, which will not only help cut down on the diesel use, will be much better for our environment. It will also help our agrarian economy. The price point for renewable electricity is getting very competitive. Given this trend, the renewable energy sector may not even need subsidies. So we have to keep that in mind. We want to slowly move away from the idea of subsidies. And we have heard about the central bank's revolving green fund, which commercial banks are meant to channel in order to finance green projects. There may be lack of awareness. It is important that we create awareness amongst the bankers, amongst the financiers, to explain how attractive an investment opportunity the renewable energy sector is. I would request think tanks like CPD to come forward to make start this awareness campaign. The world is advancing very fast, and we don't want to reinvent the wheel. We want to leapfrog. Bangladesh wants to leapfrog in this sector, and which means that we do not want obsolete technology in our country, which will result in standard assets. So it is important to choose what technology we are going to accept. And in 2021, globally, renewable-based power plants made up 84% of all newly constructed power plants. The future trend is very much in favor of renewables. And in the case of Bangladesh, we have a holistic energy strategy. We want to have the Honorable Prime Minister is making sure that we have a balanced energy mix. So the new energy policies are going to be dynamic. It is not as if the IEPMP that is being approved today will never change. It will be a dynamic plan. So we are focusing on short-term and medium-term future, while market forecasting is long-term predictions and may become increasingly unrealistic. Our policies will highlight the needs of the near future and outline a strategy to fulfill the energy needs of Bangladesh in a balanced way, keeping in mind that we want to focus on renewables and do our duty to keep this planet safe for our future generations. So thank you again for inviting me, and I have learned quite a bit from this discussion, and let's all work together to make Bangladesh a smart Bangladesh, and by encouraging use of renewable energy sources. Joy Bangla, Joy Bangladesh. May Bangladesh live forever.
Thank you, Appa, and thank you.